Hello, I'm Shweta and welcome to Tech Bites. We have with us Harpreet Singh Kohli, Chief Operating Officer from Seabird Logisolutions Limited. Sir, please introduce about something about your company.
Good evening, I'm Harpreet. We at Seabird Logisolutions are one of the key logistics and supply chain player in the market. We have got end-to-end solution from inbound logistics, whether it is primary to the storage and to secondary distribution to the customer. And as far as portfolio is concerned, we have got multiple portfolio within the organization, whether it is automobile, whether it is e-commerce management, and whether it is food supply chain management. We run cold storages as well, including our cold transportation system. So it's end-to-end supply chain organization which caters to the customer requirement, whatever domain they work on.
Okay, sir. So, sir, please tell us about some of your latest innovations in this sector, latest advancements.
So latest advancement recently, we have done some kind of automations for e-commerce sector. Plus, we have implemented control tower, TMS, WMS in all our verticals. So these are the key innovations we did recently.
So, sir, how does efficient logistics management impact the freshness and quality of perishable foods during transportations?
So freshness is the key requirement for any F&B or frozen food. So we as a cold chain service provider, we manage the cold storage in a way that the temperatures are maintained, and we operate our cold storage warehouses with the WMS system so that accuracy and batch management is managed.
So, what are the key challenges you face in cold chain logistics and how do you address them?
Key challenges in cold storage logistics, being in a cold storage industry, it is high. It requires higher electrical demand, and the supply of electricity is not great at every places where we operate. We have to operate on backup gensets, and somewhere we use solars as well. That is one of the critical aspects, which increases our cost, and then ultimately that end-to-end supply chain cost increases to everyone.
Okay, sir. Can you discuss the role of technology and automation in optimizing food logistics operations?
So for optimizing food logistic operation, we are using WMS, which has been developed by our own in-house team, and we manage WMS in a way that whatever customer requires, accordingly we develop our systems to feed its requirement. So that helps in better availability to the customer.
So, how your company is working for sustainability, like particularly in terms of reducing food waste and through your supply chain,
So,
throughout your.
for the food waste, we are also doing some kind of sourcing for our channel partners, not directly, but our channel partners doing that. So in that, we take care of the quality aspects. Our quality requirements are clearly indicated to our supplier so that the wastage in the pipe is limited. Apart from that, we maintain the temperatures in a way that the spoilage within the storage does not happen. And whether it is storage or while loading also, we have got our docks and systems where the temperature maintains.
So, how do you ensure the food safety?
For food safety, yes, FIFO plus the batch management plus the temperature control. We don't let the temperature abuse happen to any of our product. And we have got backup systems to cater to that requirement.
Could you share any example where effective logistics planning significantly improved delivery times or reduced cost of food products for food?
So recently, we have bought a control tower and a TMS system which does the route planning. And with better route planning, we are able to reduce the overall distance travel of our vehicle, and ultimately lesser hour on the road is a better for any perishable product.
Okay. So, can you name some of the major companies to which you are providing your solution, for which we are working?
We are working for Jubilant, Devyani, Subway, all big corporates. We are providing the cold storage facilities to them.
Okay. So, tell us about how you are planning to expand your company.
So,
Like, what is your next target?
so next target is to build some properties, cold storage warehouses in western part of country, which is Bombay, Bhiwandi, plus in southern part of region. In north, we already have got a fair enough of space, and further we have taken some parcel of land to expand from our existing to make it 2x of existing storage capacity.
What are the latest trends in food logistics and how you are working for that?
Food is a number of days. So ultimately, in the entire chain, the handling and the storage, whether it is transportation, the number of days has to be reduced further. So if it is FMCG, we work for FMCG also, which varies from 5 day storage to 9 day kind of storage, and everybody is working towards reducing the number of days in hand inventory.
So how do you manage the inventory levels to avoid waste and shortages?
Inventory levels, though, that is not our scope to maintain the inventory level. That our customer manages how much. It depends how many days of inventory they want to keep. Our task is to keep their inventory safe, sound, and supply in a FIFO way
Okay.
to their customers.
What strategies do you use to optimize route planning?
To optimize route planning, we have got TMS, and we have got route planning softwares. Accordingly, we plan and what kind of vehicles will be required. Accordingly, we design the vehicle and the capacity of vehicle, whether we'll be needing 32 feet containers like in the supply chain, or we need 20 feet, or we'll be needing e vehicles to feed the secondary market.
Okay. What measures do you take to minimize transportation cost without compromising on quality? Anything on that?
To minimize cost, ultimately minimize cost can only happen when the order fill of a customer is backwardly planned. So we ultimately we plan our vehicles in a way that we are able to deliver fresh every time to our customer, and that requires higher number of maybe trips to that particular store, delivery, that helps in maintaining the freshness.
So how does your company differentiate yourself from other competitors in the market?
So we have got a unique offering on our portfolio. We have got storage systems, whether it is ambient store warehousing. We have got almost 4 million square foot of warehousing space nationally. Plus, in within that 4 million, more than 1 million is land and building owned by our organization. There will be hardly any organization in India who will be operating with on their own assets. We have a mix of both. We own assets as well as we lease out from the market as per the requirement of customer. So this is one of the unique offering, which means that we have invested heavily in the assets, and that gives the confidence to our customer.
Okay. So can you tell us about any challenges you faced during cold logistics or logistics, and how did your company tackle that?
So for cold logistics, one of the primary is the availability of electricity. For that, we are coordinating with the government department for feeder lines. Plus, we are also going for solar on all those facilities what we have.
So, with the last question, I would like to end this interview. What are your future plans
So
for the
our
next 5 and 10 years?
So 10 years will be too longer horizon to tell as of now.
Five
So for
years.
5 years, we want to make this organization more than 3x, and currently we are at a decent scale compared to any other logistics player in the segment, and we'll be building new warehouses. We'll be investing heavily in these buildings as well as the capex required in those buildings. We'll be going for larger pie of automation. We had a multiple discussion within this event today that there are a lot of organizations ready to collaborate with us on a other than capex on a leasal basis also. So we are looking forward for entering into, maybe we are already there in the e-commerce. We'll be developing that vertical, so that as of now the e-commerce is one of the primary requirement of any market or any supply chain requirement. So we will be expanding in e-commerce. We have got a good presence in the automobile segment, and which we are expanding it further with other ventures, as well as we'll be expanding in the food supply chain.
So, anything more you want to add to our interview or tell to our readers?
So ultimately, supply chain is ever evolving and ever changing environment. So customer needs what it was a decade back, it is not the same today. So a decade back, everybody was happy with a supply from a warehouse in 72 hours, 48 hours. Now everybody talks of minutes and hours.
Hmm.
So after the revolution of home delivery within 10 minutes, the expectation of customer has drastically changed from maybe number of weeks to days to now minutes.
Yes.
So yes, that is giving a backward challenges and stress to the supply chain partners, but this is how we are. Everybody is evolving and learning, and then delivering to the market expectations.
It was nice talking to you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Shweta.
So now we have Sanjib Roy sir with us, who is the Assistant President of Seabird Logisolutions Limited. So sir, welcome to our interview.
Thank you, ma'am.
And so sir, please tell us, how do you ensure proper temperature control during the logistics operations?
See, basically, we have the various AI technologies at present, and each and every food product has got their specification for the temperatures, be it, a meat, a fish, or some any of the dairy products, they have got their specific temperature meter. And accordingly, we have the specifications for that particular commodity, that needs to be maintained. So we have certain gadgets for that, which keeps the temperature to the optimum level so that, any deviation or slightest, even a 0.5% deviation is immediately alerted to us.
Okay. So, a very crucial question. If any breakdown happens during the logistics operations, is the temperature maintained, or
Yes,
what
it
are
is
your backup planning for that?
We have DG sets. We have right now, majorly many of the cold chain operations that is going on solar also. So we have that backup ready always, because power fluctuations happen and we do have disruptions in the power fluctuations part also. So DG sets, other solar backups, each and everything is there.
Okay. Any new solutions on which you are working right now?
Yes, definitely. We are working on more of a automated technologies thing where less of human intervention is there, with the digitalization that is coming up. So we are trying to focus more onto the less human interference into that and more into the AI technologies. That is what we are looking
Okay.
forward.
So, would you like to explain how AI has helped in efficient logistics?
See, AI plays a very crucial role into the logistics, right? Today, with the advent of e-commerce and specifically after the COVID period where the e-commerce is getting a lot of, exposure and things are going beyond very high growth rates, 30% CAGR, that is e-commerce segment is growing. AI plays a very, very important role whether it's a selection of a package, where it's a movement, where it is, identifications, each and every is AI dominated today. With latest GPS tracking, wherein, in a 3 lakh square feet warehouse, you have small parcels. It's not very easy to track down that.
Okay, sir. So, what are the emerging trends in food logistics, and how do you foresee this shaping the industry in the next 5 to 10 years?
See, I would here like to emphasize more onto if you talk about the food logistics, then basically I would emphasize in one of the most important product, that is a milk. Today in India, we have milk industry, which is quite disintegrated across India. So milk is something which is a very essential product. Though we have certain companies who are into dairy manufacturing, but there are other small players also. There are other, local farmers who are dealing into milk products, but they don't have that logistics system, right? So innovative technology and logistics is playing a very, very important role.
Okay. So, what are your strategies, like how you are planning to be ahead of your competitors?
See, today, storage solution, majority of the people are providing, right?
Yes.
So what we would like to provide, an integrated solution, where along with storage, we would like to provide integrated solution with the customer, because still today the trucking divisions or the distribution part, from whether it's a B2B or a B2C, right? It is highly disintegrated today. People are dependent more on the transporters, and there is a challenge. That is what we are trying to build up, right? And if we have customers, we would like to provide a comprehensive solution.
Okay. Would you like to tell us about for what the demand is more?
Today's demand is a single window solution. Customers do not want to engage with too many people, right? Even today, what we offer, what the Parik Group offers today. If you talk about our group offers a very single window service. We have a shipping division, we have our own CFSs, we have the domestic logistics, that is the Seabird Logisolutions, wherein we provide transportation, we provide storage. So today we like to offer to the customer that even if they want to import any cargo right from an overseas countries and then doing the distribution here. So right from importing, clearance, port activities, inland transportation and distribution to the end customer, a single vendor solution can be provided by us.
Okay. Apart from energy efficiency and all, what major challenges people face in food logistics?
In food logistics, the perishability, that is something which is very, very important and right now, and that is what the major challenge is out there. And with you are seeing that with the inclement weather conditions right now, it's coming. This year the summers were quite high across India. So the storage, the transportation of the food, at an optimum level, that is where the more important challenges are.
Okay. So, would you like to tell something to our readers? Like, what are your plans and how, what are your future plans for the next 5 or 10?
Seabird Logisolutions is evolving. We are a technology-driven organization. We are investing into AI. We have at least 100+ years of experience, a collective experience with leaders across from various industries into our organizations. We can provide to the customer a customized solution
Okay.
as per the requirement of the customer. That is, I think, is the need of the hour.
Okay. 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 Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.